we used to go snowboarding when I was small, right? Me and my brothers and my dad would take us to the mountains to snowboard. And my first time ever there, I think he had enrolled me like in a little school. So we had a little coach or whatever that would teach us. We were like in a little class, right? I didn't want to be in that class, right? I always liked learning on my own and stuff because they were learning too slow. And I did really bad. Like my first time there, I couldn't even like go like 10 feet on the snowboard, right? I just remember my first time there, like I was falling, right? My dad would tell me, or he would tell all my brothers and stuff, but it would get annoying too. It's crazy that I still remember. But he's like, it's a process. He would say that so many times. It's a process, it's a process, it's a process, right? And you don't want to hear that falling on your ass and shit 1,000 times, right? Whatever, it's a process. We go back maybe like a year later or like 2 years later, right? I get there, he enrolls me in a class, and I leave the class. Like I go do my own thing and shit, and like same thing. Like I'm falling on my ass kind of like an hour in and shit, and telling me again it's a process, it's a process, it's a process. And like, I mean, I'm doing my thing, right? And I'm sliding down hills and shit. I'm actually going down. It's fun, you know. And this didn't come up into my head maybe until like a couple months ago, or maybe like a month ago. It just came up. I'm like, it's a process. You know, this whole thing is a process. You're gonna fall on your ass 1,000 times. You gotta get up 1,001. Right. It's all on you to get it right, to change your mind, to balance yourself, right? Not let the frustrations get over you, right? Because there will be frustrations, there will be loss, there will be, you know, all that stuff, for sure. But it's a process, and as long as you're taking care of business, yourself, man, you know, your mental, doing the right thing, then things should move forward. Right? Things should move forward. There was another thing that he had told me, or that he showed me. Right? I mean, there was another thing besides that, but another thing was being precautious. Right? I think as a man, like, you're gonna go through so much things, or as a human, right, you're gonna go through so much things that eventually you get tired of it and you take precaution, right? It's like you've been there, done that, and now you don't want to go through that again, right? Like you have to change who you are so that you don't make those mistakes again, right? I see like a lot of interviews where like rappers that were in the streets a long time ago, they have the blessing to be with us today to tell their story, you know, but their whole demeanor is changed, right? Because they seen what it was, how they were, and how it wasn't the right way to be, right? And it got them into a lot of trouble, right? People say people don't believe in the law of attraction, but I mean, you put yourself in those negative situations, right? It's plain as day to see that something negative is bound to happen in those environments and stuff. It's a blessing and a curse, I guess, for those people, because those people are the wisest, right? But a fool doesn't use his wisdom